Blood pressure is the force of blood on the walls of the arteries, and it depends upon the condition of the heart. Now, high blood pressure is an excessive elevation of the blood pressure.
Okay. So if I understand you correctly, Terrence, you mean everybody should have blood pressure.
That's correct.
We cannot live without it.
No, we cannot.
Okay. But
No pressure,
we are
no life.
concerned about when it goes high. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. Would you please tell the audience who are at risk of high blood pressure?
Well, lots of people. And these factors are considered risk factors. I want to mention them. They're about 11 or 12 I've put together, but maybe there's even more. But the first one that I want to mention is age. If you are getting old, you must pay attention to blood pressure.
Do you have some symptoms that people have to watch for when it comes to blood pressure?
Yes, in the high blood pressure realm, you must look for signs of blurred vision, headache, swinging in the head, and those factors. In the low pressure, you look for sweating, increased heart rate, blackouts, and those things are symptoms of a low blood pressure or volume deficit.
Now, Terrence, as you are here with us tonight, we want to take advantage of your time, and you want to tell us how can this condition be treated? Is it possible to treat high blood pressure to bring it under control? Can you please tell us?
I always say to people there are 5 influential factors in keeping blood pressure under control. The first factor that I always say that your heart must be a good pump.
All right.
Strong pump. Contractility is big thing. Then
that's a big word. That's a big word you just said. I want you to explain that to me and to the public.
The heart contract so it forces the blood to all the parts of the body, everywhere.
So your blood must be properly distributed.
Yes.
In the whole body.
Yes.
That's your circulation system.
That's correct. Then we look at the volume of blood. The more blood you have, is probably higher the blood pressure can be.
Okay.
The less blood you have, the lower the blood pressure can be. So we want good volume. Then we can look at the state of the blood vessels. We call that elasticity. It must be elastic so that they can relax and allow the blood to flow freely. If they're too tense, then you have a resistance.
Okay.
So elasticity is important. And then we look at another 4th factor. We look at the thickness, the flow of blood. We call it viscosity. Is it flowing too slow? Or is it too thick? Or is it too thin? If the blood pressure is too thick, it will not flow. And that will be a problem also.
Now, is there anything that can contribute to the thickness of the blood?
Oh, diet is a big thing. In fact, I usually tell people this simple little fruit, pineapple. I say pineapple can help you thin the blood.
So when people call you on your show, because this show is designed for people to call you so they can get your advice as an expert. When people call you on your show, you're going to tell them a series of food that they can take and a series of things they can do to maintain their blood pressure. With this kind of program that you have, Mr. Moncao, is it a kind of program that somebody can make a phone call and get all the information, or they have to come to your clinic?
No, just a phone call. Because all I'm doing is coaching. I'm trying to coach you how you can make better choice. And
that's
select
wonderful.
The correct things that are available for us.
Now, who should be concerned about high blood pressure? I know you said already that everybody should have blood pressure, but who should be concerned about high blood pressure?
Well, I did mention some of the things before, but I did not list all, and I want to go ahead and do that now. Race factor. In some ethnicity, like Afro-Americans, they are more at risk.
More at risk, okay.
And you have overweight.
Okay.
You have family history. You have inactivity. You have alcohol, excessive alcohol use. You have nicotine use. You have excess salt use, low potassium use, low vitamin D use, a lot of stress is going to cause blood pressure to go out of control, and certain chronic conditions will make blood pressure go out of control.
Now, we understand, Terrence, that you are a sought-after speaker and a sought-after advisor and coach. Now, people may want to get access to you, and we want to give them all the information tonight, how to get to you, so they can know how to access this kind of information that you have. So they would not stay at risk. They can find healing for their disease. Now, can you tell us where to find you?
I am a phone call away. My number, 240-477-3060. Again, 240-477-3060.
Okay, when they find a phone call, what else should they do? Is there a fee that they have to pay? There's a $25 fee they have to pay for the consultation. Am I correct?
Yes.
So therefore, they should expect to put their PayPal fee before they call. And you can give them also the PayPal address. On your website, they're going to find the PayPal address, the PayPal email address they have to click to get the information, to pay your fee before they talk to you, because we don't want people to access all this valuable information, and they think that is free of charge. There is a charge, but it's such a minimal charge to save a life.
Yes.
If so, you can save the life of somebody with $25, and that, to me, that's a gift.
Yes. Because people need the right advice.
Yes, they do.
Careers and people have been destroyed for the lack of wise orientation.
That is true. That is true. That is true. Well, Terrence, thank you again for your time. We know that your time is very precious to you as an expert, and we are happy that you are the audience can access you, can find information, and we will go and then later on and tell them exactly how to get to your website. And your website address again is healthandwealth.com. Am I correct?
Yes.
Healthandwealth.com. Healthandwealth.com. And they can go to that website and then leave you information. And then, or they can call your number, which is
240-477-3060.
Now, I hope everyone is listening. 240 again, 477 3060. Please don't forget, and do something about your health, because it can happen to any one of us, the best of us. They are having heart attacks today, and then they collapse, they die, and for the lack of information, they have not consulted with an expert that could save their life with one bit of advice. May you take advantage of this. May you call Terrence Monka so he can give you the advice you need and save your life. You never know. Remember the number again, 240-477-3060. May God be with you.